one of the most frequent questions that I get asked when I do Snapchat videos is, how do you style your hair? I'm not a hairdresser. I have no hairdressing skills whatsoever, just what I have taught myself over the years. So this is actually really simple, and I'm going to do a very quick tutorial now to show you guys how you can do it yourself at home. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you what my hair looks like before I style it. I washed it last night. I blasted it dry with the hairdryer and then I slept on it, and this is what it looks like. So as you can see, it's really frizzy. It's neither curly nor straight, and I actually could not leave the house with it like this. So I always have to either straighten it or curl it. So this is just a little technique that I discovered by accident, and I will show you how to do it now. There's only 3 tools that I use to do this look. One is a hairbrush, so I use a big paddle brush because my hair is so thick and it's the best one to get through the tangles. The other is the GHD, so this is going to do all the work. Now I'm sure if you have a similar straightener, it doesn't have to be GHDs, just something of a similar size should work. And as you can tell, I use these all the time, and especially after I do my makeup, because like everything I own, they are covered in fingerprints and foundation. And the last thing that you need is a sectioning clip. So I'm going to start by really loosely sectioning my hair. Now you don't have to be too particular with this. I literally just leave the bottom section of it down and clip most of the rest of the hair on top of my head like this. Give it a good brush so that there's no tangles, because if there is, the straighteners will catch in it. So once you get your hair silky smooth with no tangles, you take your GHD and you just take a small section and straighten it out. So I always run the straighteners over it about twice first, and then on the 3rd time I run it to the bottom and just turn it under and pull it down. And that just gives the ends a really loose curl. So again, take the strand of hair, straighten it once or twice just to smooth it out, and then on the 3rd time take it to almost the end, tuck it under and pull it out, and you have your curl. The most important thing to remember when you're doing this is not to leave the straighteners on one area for too long, because you can really damage your hair. And also it is advisable to use a heat protection spray. So now that I have finished the entire lower section of my hair, you can see it still looks quite flat. You're going to get the volume now as you go up the layers. So I'm going to move on, and we're just going to repeat the same process. So brush it out to make sure it's smooth, taking a little section at a time. Smooth it from the roots and tuck it under. So now that's the second layer finished, and I'm going to move on to the top layer, which can get a little more complicated depending on the style of your hair. So if you have a fringe or layers or whatever way you have your hair styled, you need to do this to suit your own style. So for me, I have 2 shorter layers here at the front. So with those, I don't take the straighteners to the middle section. I take them right to the very end and then just slightly tuck it under, because I don't want 2 big curls coming down the front of my face. So I'll show you how I do that now. So I just take the shorter layer, straighten it out as before, and then I'm going to go almost to the bottom and a slight tuck under, so not as far as what I do with the rest, and then you just get a little bit of a shape and volume without a big curl. So once I'm completely finished and every section has a little curl at the bottom, I like to finish it off with some hairspray. So So the one that I use is L'Oreal Elnet Satin, and then I just spritz some along the bottom. I never spray the hairspray above the curl because I still want my hair to feel soft and have lots of movement. So as long as you secure your curls and just shake it out, and that's the finished look. Hopefully that video was of some use to you guys, especially those who have as little hairdressing skills as me. I definitely will be making more videos in the future, so be sure to subscribe to my channel, The Sequin Cinderella, on YouTube, and also you can check out my Facebook page, Sequin Cinderella Boutique and blog. Snapchat is Sequin Cinders and Instagram is The Sequin Cinderella. Also, don't forget to tag me in any pictures if you do try this out, and hopefully it works for you as well as it works for me, and I would love to see your end results.